podcast.
Hello,
This is episode 9?
9, yeah.
Yeah, episode 9, part B. This is going to be our Awa section, along with...
Damn it.
Thank you. Wait. You want to do it one more time when I wasn't talking? This is our Awa section.
Awa. You know, actually, the double voice makes it better.
Wait,
Yeah.
all three. 3, 2, 1.
Awa,
Awa. Wah.
Da, da,
Affleck.
da, da.
I wanna be the very...
No, we're not singing that again.
It's a whole new world we live in.
Awa. Awa.
Shut up.
Oh, God.
That
I
sound
got-
you're hearing is me.
I got a slingshot.
Preston's holding a slingshot, Corey's holding his machete, and I'm holding a keyblade I just bought off of eBay.
We will get into that in our Epic Nerds play, buy, or watch some bullshit.
Yeah.
Then after that, we'll have who does blank want to kick in the balls, and then we'll tell you what's going on next week. So
Right.
let's start off. Our section.
Awa.
Kevin asks, "Hey guys,
Hi, Kevin.
tell me your guys' zombie survival kit." Now I'm gonna narrow this down. You get 3 items that are like tools, not including consumables. So 3 items that you have, and that's all you can carry in your backpack.
Porn.
3 items, huh?
Yeah, 3 items.
I mean, you need like some kind of blunt or sharp like object that's that you don't need reloading, like not a slingshot. Like a machete would be good, or even a bat, or just something you can swing that you don't have to reload. That just a constant weapon that you can have on you.
I have heard that there are sledgehammer crowbars combos.
That would work.
So that would be 1, and that would have 2 functions. So that would be really cool to have.
Yeah.
I would say I would count a med kit as 1 item.
Okay, a med kit, a flashlight, and then a weapon. So like, you know, the sledgehammer might get a little heavy. I think like a machete
Yeah,
is
that's
good
good too. Yeah,
because
that's
you
I
could,
agree.
your arm wouldn't get tired very quickly. So yeah, machete, med kit, flashlight.
Okay, I'm thinking less of a zombie killing and more of an actual survival. I would do a space blanket, fire starter kit, and a hatchet.
Yeah, that actually, you know
Actually,
what?
yeah, that works.
I was actually going to go with hatchet for mine too. So I would say hatchet. You know what? I'm going to change it up then. I'm going to change it to, they're not quite sledgehammers, but they're like the bigger mallet kind of hammers. Something like,
Like a
that.
mace?
Kinda
Yeah,
like-
give me a mace. I'll take a
Fucking
mace.
A medieval mace.
Okay, so like I'm not too like caught up on Walking Dead and stuff, but
Yeah.
what's the guy's name? Not the governor. It's the guy. Does he have an eye patch? He lost an arm.
That would be the governor.
No,
No?
the government. Oh yeah, in the comic he lost an arm. Yeah, he did.
Oh
I
no,
think
there's
I
a
saw
guy.
it.
There's a guy. He has a brother too. The guy lost an arm. He has like a claw for an arm.
Wait, in The Walking Dead?
Yeah,
Yeah, in The Walking
the
Dead.
very first episode. He was left on a roof.
Fucking Merle.
Merle.
Yeah, Merle, yeah.
Daryl. Oh,
He had
I
a
was so
fucking
confused.
like.
I was thinking of the comics, and because like
No,
Daryl's
yeah,
not
yeah.
in the comics, which
yeah.
was
No, I mean like just if you're gonna lose an arm, you replace that with a club. That's like the best replacement for a zombie apocalypse. So something like you're right, something blunt.
Yeah.
So maybe not a bat. Give me a mace. Yeah.
Preston's way of thinking a fire starter. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You would have a really tough time eating your food if your arm was a club.
This is true.
Actually, no, let's go one step further. Arm is a chainsaw.
Fucking Evil Dead.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What's that movie with the chick? She has her legs machine
Planet
gun?
Terror?
Planet Terror, yeah.
Yeah, but then you run out of ammo. You gotta worry
Yeah.
about blowback.
I love the medieval mace. Zombie apocalypse happens. Everyone's running a big 5 to get like machetes
Big
or
five.
Well, I guess they got guns and machetes, or they're running to Home Depot for other things. Corey runs to a museum and grabs
Yeah,
a
I'm
medieval
gonna grab a mace. I'm gonna do that. Let's see here. A mace, an army spade, like
Okay.
World War II ones, because those ones you could turn them into blade. They're pretty much almost blades.
Yeah.
But you can also use it as functionality, and
Yeah.
probably go like a normal camping med kit. You know.
You know, how about a tent? Like a tent, a med kit.
I feel like you could build a tent, but yeah, the tent would be good. Make it easier.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, those would be my 3 things.
You know what though? If you read the zombie survival handbook, whatever it's called, actually.
Oh, the one by is it Max Brooks?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did
The World War Z.
World War Z.
Blades are actually not the best to have. You want
No.
blunt because blades, if you get it stuck deep enough in the
Yeah,
flesh,
you can't take it out.
pull it out.
Oh, good point.
Yeah. Screw me over.
Good
but
point.
Then again, I'm surviving.
Yeah, that's why I said blunter object.
Blunt object, yeah, a
You
bat-
still destroy the brain.
A good aluminum bat then. I would just a baseball bat to just swing.
A wiffle bat.
A
Yes, a
wiffle bat.
wiffle bat.
Put that South Park episode. This will only take a few
It is,
minutes.
yeah. Dunk, up, dunk. What like?
Damn.
But if you can only have one thing though.
One thing is
Well,
a weapon.
one weapon. What would you say?
Cyanide pill.
Here, eat this zombie.
No, it'd be for myself.
I know.
Fuck. If we're going, that's a good point. Okay, so blunt objects. A good light baseball bat, like an aluminum baseball bat, I think would last a long time. And I really want a light object because I think a
You're
heavy
good at
object.
swing,
Yeah, a heavy
But
object.
then the
you're gonna
problem
get-
is, then you lose force, and you have speed. So like one good thing about if you use like a Morningstar, spin, just like you have the momentum carrying you.
Yeah.
It can carry it through to you.
I feel like at least a Morningstar, even like nunchucks, that kind of thing. Over time they would break because the chain moving parts.
Good point.
Yeah.
Butterfly knives are also like weak as hell,
But butterfly knives are more for flash than anything.
Yeah.
I can tell you this from experience. Like it's more of just like the flash and not knowing when the blade's coming.
those tend to break very easily.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that's not really the best. Although fucking Ellie from Last of Us uses the butterfly knife. So,
Which
that's
a good like knife or dagger would be like.
Well, now,
think, like,
again,
the long
also-
if a long weapon gets stuck, it's kind of hard to pull out. But if you have a knife or close range and you could just quickly push the zombie off.
even then, sometimes the blade will get stuck,
Yeah.
or it'll break off. Because that's the problem with small blades.
Yeah, that's true.
And also, the closer you are, the more dangerous.
Yeah.
That's true too.
It's like, why would you ever want to punch a zombie? If you're gonna punch, don't punch in the face.
Bragging rights.
But like,
But you're punching them, you're gonna get bitten, or you're gonna punch their teeth, and you're gonna get infected. It's stupid.
Yeah, if you're in an apocalypse, you're probably gonna have bruises and like cuts on your
yeah.
hand, and if you punch them in the blood, that's blood.
It
to
also,
blood
although let's
Wait.
also preface this. It also depends on what kind of zombie.
Also, guys,
yes.
Punch in the Blood, our new metal band.
punch in the blood.
Punch in the Blood. New metal band.
Blood in the
new
punch,
metal-
punch in the blood. Yeah.
Sorry.
Sounds slightly.
Hip hoppy. Little rap.
Are your parents in the room? Kinky.
Yo, punch in the blood. Punch in the blood. Well, that's a Crip song if I ever. Oh God.
Are they even are Bloods and the Crips big anymore? Like,
They have to exist.
They're north of
still.
us right now,
this is true. Thank God.
but I don't know. Just you don't hear much
To
about
any
them.
Bloods or Crips that are listening to our podcast,
Oh.
that's awesome.
You know what? I was talking to my girlfriend about this earlier. Is that gang members are basically just grown-up children.
Yeah.
Like they don't.
Yeah.
They're just immature. I don't know. It's just. Yeah.
Let's not get political on this. It's
Well, that's hardly politics, but like,
socially political.
you know what I mean.
I
Yeah.
get it. They're
Yeah.
kind of.
You know.
But
how-
hey, I mean, what does that make us? I mean, like, they're just kind of big kids. We're the epic nerds, for God's sakes. Like, we're a gang now.
we're less violent children.
Epic. What? Machete?
Like they're
Keyblade.
playing a real life version of Cops and Robbers.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
true.
Take
that's
way
true.
too seriously.
Yeah.
That's true.
Also, speaking of which, something that happened just a few hours ago, a streamer who I don't know if you saw this on Reddit.
Got robbed.
A streamer got robbed on her live stream.
What?
Yeah.
So they barged into her room and like
They had a gun and everything,
Guns
yeah.
drawn.
Fuck? So wait, but then that's kind of good that at least it was caught on camera and there's witnesses.
Well,
and-
I mean,
You
you couldn't.
couldn't see their
You
face.
saw it from like the chest
Yeah,
down.
but you hear in the she's playing a game, and then you hear get on the ground, and she walks out to see what's going on, and then you hear it again, and she lays down, and then they walk in with a gun, and you can see them checking out, seeing stuff they can steal.
That was really scary.
Yeah,
Eh.
it's terrifying. What would you guys do? If robbers broke in? Would you be
And
submissive?
I have a
or
live
would you
stream
try
camera. Shoot me.
Would you be
Like
submissive?
I have witnesses. Do you want to fuck your life up? That's your decision, guys.
Yeah, but if there are no more witnesses, then we're screwed because we would be down.
Well, if no cameras are going, would you be submissive or would you try to be offensive?
I honestly just think I'd be like, whatever. You could take whatever. Like, there's nothing much in my wallet. Like,
There's always that thought in the back of your head where it's like, okay, so if they turn around at this exact moment,
I'm gonna do this.
I
No.
could grab this key. If I get it directly into their eye
not that key.
socket,
This key.
Yeah, that key.
as he shows his giant.
Keyblade. That's kind of unwieldy. I you know what? Honestly, the way that it's made, I mean, Keyblades in general,
Are
they're
not
not the
great.
best aerodynamic weapons.
Definitely not.
So in a zombie apocalypse, that would be kind of a bad weapon to have.
I would use this Keyblade if like say my family and Ileana died, and I'm just like, I don't fucking care anymore. I'm just gonna walk around with a Keyblade, and that's just gonna be how I go out. That's if like I had nothing else to live for. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have fun with this.
Wait,
then.
wait, I understand.
Wait,
What's
yeah,
the context? Like everyone's dead, and then you walk outside with the Keyblade, and that's how you die.
Like
You
if
die
a,
from
zo-
public humiliation.
a zombie,
That's what I was thinking. Like, what?
a zombie apocalypse happens.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't keep my family
Oh,
safe.
You
I
gotta
couldn't
pre-
keep.
okay.
You gotta preface that.
Yeah,
I thought I
seriously.
said that. I thought I said zombie apocalypse. If the zombie apocalypse happens, I couldn't keep my family or my loved ones safe, and I'm like, all right, I don't fucking care anymore. I would walk out with this, be like, might as well be awesome, and then just keep swinging away until I die.
You walk out, there's nothing there.
There's
Somebody fight me. Actually, I was gonna mention that in a zombie apocalypse, we're all thinking about fighting zombies, but in all the more current zombie
It's all the
genre,
humans,
it's all the
yeah.
humans.
Yeah.
So would we want to rethink things as far as our survival kits goes if it was humans?
I don't know.
Because I mean, an empty gun is always a good threat because they never know if it's loaded or not.
However, I've heard the opposite in that whenever, for example, if someone's in your house and they're just like we're talking about robbing you,
Uh-huh.
you never want to go up with a gun. You want to go up with like a baseball bat because with
Yeah.
the gun they get frightened and that's when they shoot you.
Yeah.
If you have a baseball bat, you're less of a threat.
I would get scared of a baseball. I would rather get shot than get like blunted in the head with a bat. Honestly, I feel like dying from bat is a much more horrible way to go than a gunshot. I feel like I would be more afraid.
Depends
of
on when you're
that.
shot.
If they have a gun though, I mean they are the ones in power.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Well, like I'm saying is like there's guys out on the road, they got knives wielding at you or something, or you see somebody on the road that looks like they're gonna come and get you. At least you have something as they don't know if it's loaded or not.
Yeah.
At least it's some kind of a deterrent.
Yeah.
And it sucks like if they somehow get a hold of it, that it's not loaded, so then that's when you stab them in the nuts.
Stab them in the nuts.
Nuts.
Nut stab.
Sounds horrible.
Hey man, whatever helps you survive, man. Stab in the nuts.
Stabbing the nuts. Stab, punch in the blood.
When did you upload Joey?
I upload a few things with Joey, but
Are they
Joseph-
all unlisted?
yeah, Joseph wanted one to show his family.
All right, guys, we'll talk about
Oh,
that
yeah,
after
that's right.
the.
I got distracted.
Talk about that after the podcast. Let's move on to the next question. Chad asks,
Hi,
What do
Chad.
you guys think was the best generation of video gaming? Can I answer first real quick?
Yeah, do it.
I'm going to say the PS2 era was the best generation.
Reasoning, go.
That's when you had the best games coming out, the most prolific games, like the most mainstay ones that I believe helped launch it even more into the mainstream.
Which ones, for example?
Let's see, PS2.
Gran Turismo.
That's when Grand Theft Auto got really big.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, there's Kingdom Hearts.
Tony
I
Hawk.
wouldn't say that would launch it into
But
into extremes, but
Tony
like
Hawk, Pro Skater. was
like
really
that.
big
That's
on-
where I feel. I think it's also just because I grew up in that era. Like I think the PS2 era. So like that would be like PS2, GameCube, and regular Xbox.
Oh, I see. Got it.
That would be that generation. I think that generation to me is the best one that we had in a while. What do you guys say?
I think my generation would be the Nintendo 64 and the
PlayStation.
original PlayStation. Because you say Tony Hawk for PS2, but actually Tony Hawk
Was
on
first on
PS1.
PlayStation. I
Yeah.
know. I think it was just better on the PS2.
Oh, I'm going to slap you.
Go ahead.
The soundtrack
Shots
for...
fired.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Oh, soundtrack, yes.
Amazing.
Gameplay, no. Soundtrack
Oh,
was
gameplay,
awesome.
yes.
Wait, what game? Tony Hawk Pro
One and
Skater
two?
2. No, 2 was on
Two.
PS2.
I think you're thinking
No,
of
2 was
Thug.
1.
Thug.
No,
Tony Hawk's Underground. That was on PS2.
I know that was on PS2, but were all the ones before that on PlayStation 1?
I feel like
Number
it was.
number
I'm not
number
100%
number
sure,
2
but
is
yeah.
definitely on PlayStation 1 because I remember
Hold
that's the
up.
only way I would have been able to.
Maybe it was in one of those
Wait a
like that limbo where it was like in between generations. But you
Maybe.
would say
Maybe.
the PlayStation generation and 64 generation?
I would, especially because like Super Mario 64, Smash
That's
Brothers.
true. That's true.
The original Mario Kart. I'm kind of like
I'm basing it off of PS2 being
Oh,
one of
you're
the
right.
best-selling consoles ever.
That generation. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry.
doubt me.
So what do you say, Eric?
Oh, and Game Boy, apparently.
I am stuck because I don't want to say the same thing as you guys, but I have to agree with
No,
one
that's
of you.
fine. Like, yeah, just
You should agree with me.
you don't have to say something different.
Yes, I do. I have to say, oh, modern, because the fucking Skyrim. I don't
No,
know.
modern's terrible.
It's
It's
not all
okay.
terrible.
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
like it's not the heyday. I mean, it's definitely a lot more mainstream now,
I feel
I
like
would
It's
say.
definitely the time of the indie game though. Right now,
which is ironic because like I feel like consoles are more mainstream than ever, and you have the rise of the indie game coming up as, as a big spotlight as far as the game industry goes, which I find really interesting.
I feel like SNES really launched gaming. I feel like the Nintendo was great, but I feel like the SNES was really, and then Sega right? Not Dream.
Well,
was that Dreamcast? No, that was
no,
just
no,
Sega. That was
Sega's
Sega.
Genesis.
Yeah, it was just the.
I mean,
yeah.
they did have the Dreamcast. But...
Yeah, but that was. I feel like SNES was the big launching point for video games as a whole, like that generation.
No, that would be the NES.
Really?
Yeah.
Before the SNES? I mean, the NES was great. I just feel like the Super NES was what really gave it a big, like...
No.
push.
The NES saved the video game industry. Because because of the Atari like folding and everything, like the bubble burst for video games, the NES saved it. So...
For some reason I feel like this... Well, maybe because that was my generation. For some reason I feel like the SNES was bigger than the NES. I feel like. But anyway, all right, I'm going to have to agree with...
Preston.
I don't know, just...
I don't
whatever
know.
do you think is
Fuck.
the best?
I don't know.
Fun fact while you're thinking about that. In the old Sega CD whatever.
Yep.
I forget if it was I think it was the very first Sonic game.
Mm-hmm.
You know when you first
Was that
play
3D Rush or was it?
No, it was just Sonic.
Oh, Sonic
the,
1.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
You know at the very beginning you put in the cartridge or whatever and it says Sega.
Yeah.
That single sound bite took up 1/3 of the entire cartridge.
Yep.
Seriously?
Yep. That one sound bite.
And wasn't meant to be in there.
That is kind of ridiculous. Wow. I guess I'm gonna have to go with the PlayStation 2 era. Just because when Xbox came out, I feel like that was a revolution in gaming too.
I'm not sure if
biggest
the
revolution.
Xbox. I think it brought Microsoft in as another
Exactly.
fighter.
Like I'm trying to think of the key players now. Like back when you're like there was the Dreamcast when you had the Nintendo 64 going on, but there wasn't it was the Nintendo 64, it was the Dreamcast, and then it was the PlayStation. And
No. It wasn't the Dreamcast. Dreamcast came in after the PS2. I mean, it came in after the PlayStation Nintendo 64 era. It was in between.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's
Man,
why
I'm
it didn't
remembering it
sell
all
well.
wrong.
It wasn't that great.
Huh.
Well,
then all they had was
well, what
the,
it was the Sega Genesis, or Genesis? No. It was Sega. What was it?
It was the Genesis.
Okay, no. It was the Genesis and the Super Nintendo, and then after that, the PlayStation came up as a third competitor. Microsoft has done the same thing with the Xbox. It was like somebody that was not on the games radar. Nobody had any faith in it, and all of a sudden, it's a newcomer, came up, kicked ass.
Which is why I think I'm gonna have to agree with you, Corey, because I feel like because the Sega died out, I feel like it was more important to have the Xbox, the Microsoft contributing.
I wouldn't say that it would be in the same vein as the
disagree
PlayStation.
with me while
I would
disagree
say
with me while I'm agreeing with you.
I would say that
Fine,
the
fuck it, I'm a
360,
Preston.
the 360, the 360 is what you were looking for as far as Microsoft getting huge.
Xbox was
No,
huge.
Xbox was pretty big.
really
Xbox
big.
wasn't as big as the PS2.
Xbox was huge.
It was not as big as
I'm not
PS2.
saying it was as big, but it was
The
huge.
controller sure was.
It was. Oh yeah,
had-
the fucking brick.
You had like Halo was with the Xbox. What else came with was like the standalone Xbox?
It was definitely bigger than the GameCube. I could say that. That's
Yeah.
what Nintendo fans were starting to get like.
kind of about
GameCube.
it.
No, wait. GameCube is like the highest selling console ever,
Is it?
isn't it?
No.
I'm looking this up. Wait, okay. Keep
No, I thought
arguing.
the highest selling was like PlayStation.
Selling console ever.
I would actually think it was the Wii, but keep going.
Or the DS. Or
Oh
something.
yeah, the DS.
Or the Wii. The Wii is good. I mean, it's
It's a million selling you.
well. Let's see here. It says that the highest one is the PlayStation.
PlayStation 2?
Yeah, PlayStation 2.
Oh yeah,
PlayStation 2. Nintendo DS, the Game Boy.
I'm sorry. The
PlayStation-
GameCube is way down.
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you
I
talking
am
about?
retarded.
Oh yeah, and Corey's right. Xbox 360
Yeah, Xbox,
had
like-
a lot more sales than Xbox.
Oh hell yeah! Like I said, like the Xbox One was graphically way better.
Damn,
than everybody else.
a PlayStation 3 has sold more than the original Xbox. That's actually kind of surprising.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, Halo was huge, but like Xbox 360 is where it really blew up, and then now the Xbone is like fuck the Xbone.
The Wii U sold shit.
Yeah, which sucks.
More than the Xbox One.
Yay!
Hey guys, check out that Sega Nomad.
Oh yeah.
Damn, look at all these low. Okay, so
5200.
just for our listeners,
The N-Gage. Oh my god.
the consoles of today, the PlayStation 4, the Wii U, and the Xbox One are all right next to each other respectively. PlayStation 4 at 7 million, Wii U at 6.17 million, and Xbone at 5.1 million consoles sold. While we go up, and let's see, at the very top, PlayStation 2 is the highest at 155 million, followed by the Nintendo DS and the Game Boy at about 153 million, and then 118 million. Then you got PlayStation. Wow, so yeah, PlayStation is the top selling
Yeah.
game. All right.
Yeah, it was fucking huge.
Yeah, PlayStation 3 is pretty close at 80 million.
Which is surprising. I didn't think that it sold that many units
Yeah.
compared to like the 360.
The Wii got 100 million. That's pretty good.
Well, yeah,
Actually-
but that was they cornered the right market at the right time.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to count this, but this is a little bit skewed because it has the Nintendo DS at 153 million. Then it has the Nintendo 3DS at 43 million. I don't know if you want to combine those or not.
No, they're two separate consoles.
Yeah, definitely.
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 Yeah. I mean, like, I wouldn't count the DS Lite
Fuck
or the
that person.
DSi. All right, let's go to the next question then.
The Sega Nomad with only 1 million is at the bottom. And the Atari
The
520.
Turbo Express.
the 3DO.
ColecoVision. Oh my god.
3DO.
3DO is at 2 million.
Wonder Swan.
Okay, guys, so this kind of goes
Television.
out. This next question comes from Ashley. She asks, what is the
Hi,
next
Ashley.
comic book movie you want to see or expect to see?
I expect to see the next comic movie I expect to see is the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, the
Like,
next
Okay, next
the
question.
next one to be made.
Well, yeah. The I want to see the Flash get his own movie. But
That would be
I
cool,
don't-
because
yeah.
I, like, can we agree that the
Flash-
Flash is very underrated?
Yeah, definitely.
I love the Flash.
Jinx. Yes.
You guys are cute.
The Flash is awesome, dude.
Yeah. I want to.
Yeah.
I want to see him get his own. He's getting his own television show, which I'm happy
Yeah,
about.
which is cool. But, you know, like, whether or not it's good or not, nah. It's cool that he's getting recognized.
Who do you think would play the Flash? If you could pick any actor to play the Flash in a feature,
It's like a comic books.
I feel like it would have to be. It's definitely have to be a younger dude.
Younger, a little more, like, smart-assy. Or,
Andrew
like
Garfield, got it.
not straight up smart-ass, but can make comments, like, smart-alecky,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
easy, like, laid back. All-around good guy.
I don't know.
Yeah, God, I can't really think right now off the top of my head.
Yeah, me neither.
Definitely white guy.
God, yeah. Okay, so besides the Flash, another. Let's see here. Man, I don't know.
Maybe Chris Evans. I
No,
feel
Chris
like,
Evans has already been the Human Torch and Captain
let's
America.
just like in a universe that didn't have him doing that. I feel like Chris Evans could do it. Maybe a little smart ass because like.
a little old though, right? I thought the Flash wanted to be like a younger guy.
Well, okay, I'm talking hypothetical.
Hypothetical.
Like I could see like a younger Chris Evans doing it.
All right, I could see a younger Ryan Reynolds doing it.
I was thinking that too, but like, I don't know.
He didn't do a very good job with the Green Lantern.
I don't think that was really him. I think that was more directing.
Yeah.
Yeah, directing and story and writer.
Ryan Reynolds would be the perfect Deadpool.
Yeah, he's a pretty good Deadpool.
He was a good Deadpool in the old days.
Which is still in the works. They still have a Deadpool movie in the works, or at least in development, sort of.
Yeah, it's been in development for how long? Like 5-6 years.
Which
now?
is fine. I'm.
It's not fine, Corey. It's not
okay.
fine. Be angry.
I would say that Deadpool works better in a TV series rather than a movie.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not as excited about it.
Actually, yeah, Deadpool was another good answer though. Flash and
Yeah.
Deadpool, those are the two movies I want to see.
Let me see. What would I want to see? Oh, did you hear? I'm sorry, real quick. Edgar Wright dropped out of Ant-Man.
Really?
I'm sad about that. I
that's
was
right.
like, fuck,
That's right.
that's
When did that
lame.
They had
When
a
that happened?
different
That was a
creative-
couple weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, creative interests were different, and that sucks.
Which is
'cause-
weird because they created
Yeah.
Ant-Man because of like through Edgar, whatever his name
No,
is.
Edgar Wright has always been a huge fan of Ant-Man, and that was his dream to work on Ant-Man. That fucking sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he started the project.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that sucks, man.
No.
Let me see here. What? I'm pretty sure we're gonna be getting it, but Black Panther is always been a really cool villain, superhero.
I want to see, guys. I want to see a Static Shock movie. I want to see
Damn,
Static Shock.
that would be awesome.
That would be
and
hella
then
cool.
going off of that, let me just say what everybody else is thinking. Holy shit, a Batman Beyond.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
That would be
Love that.
cool.
I
That'd
would
be
love
good.
that.
That would be cool. What would
Hell
I
yeah,
want to
Batman
see?
Beyond.
I'm trying to think what else I would want to see as far as superheroes go.
Teen
Titans,
Titans.
I feel like I don't know. I'm not feeling Teen Titans really.
Aw.
Before that, I would want to see Static Shock or Batman Beyond.
Yeah, same.
DC, I can't really think off the top of my head. Marvel, all the ones that I've kind of been thinking of, like that would be awesome. They're already kind of making it, so like.
Captain Marvel.
You know what? Nick Fury
Let him get his own movie?
or Hawkeye. Hawkeye. I'm gonna say Hawkeye.
Hmm.
I would love to see a Hawkeye movie.
What
Same.
about? Oh no, that's Green Arrow. My bad. They have that TV.
Yeah, TV show.
Same character? Same actor? I mean, what's his name?
Jeremy Renner. Yeah,
Yeah, same
I'd love
guy.
Jeremy Renner, so that'd be fine.
Right.
Have him team up with Black Widow. I love that pairing.
Yeah.
It's so adorable.
Go watch that.
Yeah. Give Shocker his own movie. Fucking Shocker's terrible.
I want to see a movie with just Quicksilver.
After X-Men, that was so it's fucking awesome, dude. Oh, Quicksilver versus Flash.
That would be cool. Cool crossover.
There are like people have been debating for years whether or not, well, not for years, but there have been debates of whether Superman or Flash is faster, and it's Flash. It's Flash. But like, there's a couple times where they tied, but it's because of interference, and there have been times where Flash straight up says, "Yeah, I'm holding back, sorry, buddy." But if Flash goes too fast, then he hits the run force or speed force or whatever the fuck it's called, and go out of time and space. So that's not good.
Yeah.
But and I think their powers are different. I feel like Quicksilver and Flash have different, like, it's, in general it's super speed.
Yeah.
But like I think their powers are slightly different. Like, cause like Flash can phase through because he's vibrating his molecules and accelerating them. I forgot what Quicksilver's is, but like
it kind of just seems like he slows time around him.
Like. something like that, or I don't know. It's
the movie.
Weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, that movie was great. That scene was probably the best scene ever. They picked the perfect guy to play Quicksilver too.
They did. They really did.
He's from Once Upon a Time, right? From what I heard.
I haven't watched that.
I haven't either. That's what people are saying, and like they're like, it's perfect. I'm like, all right, cool. I liked him. Sure. I thought in the trailers, like, you see one scene where he's looking concerned for some reason, and he looks like fucking Daniel Tosh in like a silver wig. I thought that was so fucking weird. I was just like, it's Daniel Tosh running around. Fuck it, make Daniel Tosh fucking the Flash.
Oh my god,
I was thinking the same thing too. I was just like,
that'd be incredible.
I would watch it, but it wouldn't be good.
No. By the way, how's Brickleberry doing?
How's Tosh.0 doing? Do you guys watch Tosh.0
Not anymore.
Not at all.
Yeah,
Not
same
anymore.
here. I
It
feel like
got
we're too
weird.
old for it now.
I haven't had not Cartoon Network. What the hell? Comedy
Comedy
Central
Central.
in years.
I just the only thing I watch on Comedy Central now, South Park.
Daily Show.
I don't even watch Daily Show anymore.
Yeah,
South Park,
I stopped.
Futurama, and Key and Peele. That's about it.
Yeah, well, Futurama stopped, and then so it's just Key and Peele and Futurama now.
Yeah. You mean South Park?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, South Park still has new episodes, but Futurama ended, so it's like.
Oh no, yeah. Well, I mean, like they put reruns on something like
I see.
that.
Yeah.
Preston, what about you as far as superheroes?
Oh, I'm gonna do kind of a shameless plug because I don't really read comic books.
Mm-hmm.
But I work on a web series that it's really cool. They take stills from the web series and they put it in a comic style, like a comic book.
Awesome.
So they publish their own comic book, and they're actually the series is called Hell's Kitty. It's online.
That's awesome.
We're actually shooting this coming Saturday. We're shooting episodes, the last 3 episodes I think out of 20.
That's awesome.
And then I think after all the web series is done, they're gonna combine it into a movie. I think is the plan.
I mean, did you just get hired on, or have you been working on this?
I worked on with them before. They're super nice people, but it's all for charity. So all the
really cool.
all the money that they make, it goes towards animal shelters. I think.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's fun. What's the latest episode on?
Latest one. Oh god, this is way weird. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Episode 13. Okay, I worked on 16 and 17, so that's not coming out.
Little while away, but
Yeah.
that's really cool, man. We'll check it out.
They're at Comic-Con.
Definitely check it out.
So that's really.
Oh, by the way, on my Costa Rican trip, I met somebody that she used to work PR for Comic-Con and stuff like that.
Cool.
So like she's like, hey, if you ever want to go down, like I can help. If you can get tickets and get in, like I can hook you up with VIP stuff. I'm like, like, cause her boyfriend, she let her boyfriend in to see the panels, and he got to watch the Godzilla panel. I was like, oh, you son of a bitch! Like, fuck. Oh man. All right. Any other superheroes? Anything? No.
Not really.
No.
Yeah, mine out.
Oh, how about this? What in the existing comic book movies that we have right now? What is the biggest villain that you want to see next?
Villain.
I would say
wanna see-
Apocalypse, but that's already coming out.
Yeah.
Like the next, say they
Well,
do another Batman movie.
Technically, isn't
Bizarro?
Deadpool a villain?
He's like a weird anti-hero. Like I would mean like think of like the movies that are existing now, like Spider-Man, X-Men, all those ones. Who do you want the next villain to be if there was a sequel to that movie?
Bizarro.
Bizarro Superman?
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
That would be.
That'd be
Because
kinda
you always
dumb
have
and
the
comedic.
Superman movies where he's obviously
Lex
outmatched, or like he
Luthor.
obviously outmatches everybody because he's Superman.
Well, that's when you bring in Darkseid,
I don't know who that is.
a huge supervillain.
Oh, he's the one who kills Superman, right? No.
He's
Yeah.
the one that,
Yeah, Darkseid
that
is the one,
technically
yeah.
kills Batman too, or he kills air quotes Batman, but
And air
really.
quotes, technically air quotes Superman too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and you air quote anything for any superhero.
Dies,
Oh,
yeah.
they're gonna die, like Wolverine. Oh, he's slated to die in the next comic book series. No, that just means he's gonna take a break for like the next year and a half
Yeah.
before we see him again.
Yeah, I can't really.
I would
Can't
want
really
to
think
see
of
them
one.
do
Well
a
put.
proper Venom, but I
Oh,
think
that's
we're
a good
actually
idea.
we're getting a Venom movie,
Yeah.
so that'll be cool. But yeah, I do want to see a proper Venom. Red Hulk. If they ever do a movie again, Red Hulk. Oh no, fuck it.
Red
That's the next comic book movie I want to see for the Hulk. World War Hulk, or not
Oh.
World War Hulk, but Planet Hulk. You have to do Planet Hulk
Where are
first.
all these Hulk names coming from?
This is pretty much one where they're like, well, we don't know what to do with the Hulk. We're gonna send him into space. Bye. So then he lands on a savage like they were supposed to land him on a planet with no civilization at all, so he can just be by himself. But something happens to the trajectory, and he lands on this savage planet. He takes it over, fucks their queen, has a son, then says, "All right, I'm gonna take our planet, and we're gonna declare war on Earth."
Is
and
Hulk
he goes
smart enough to do that?
There's multiple different variants of Hulk.
Yeah.
Savage
God.
Hulk is the one that everybody sees is like the Hulk smash. This one is like the sentient Hulk where he it's like the combination of Bruce Banner and the Hulk.
Interesting.
So he pretty much declares war on Earth, comes in, beats the shit out of everybody, like wrecks their shit, and it's like this huge comic book series. But yeah, World War Hulk was really cool because it's like pretty much him, his underlings, his son versus everybody on planet Earth.
God, now you're gonna say they're gonna come out with a female Hulk. Ugh.
they She-Hulk.
Yeah.
She-Hulk. It's his cousin.
How does
and
cousin
in-
become a Hulk?
I don't remember.
Trying to
the
replicate
backstory.
the.
No, I don't remember the story actually. I've never been too into She-Hulk. She's I don't know. She's actually at some point she's a politician or a
Mark
senator.
woman.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, I would like to see a Planet Hulk movie. That'd be sick.
Yeah, that would be. As far as the supervillains, I can't really think of anything.
Can't think of it.
else.
Oh, I want this in the next Spider-Man one. Mysterio.
That would be cool.
Mysterio's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So I have one more question before we do Reddit Asks. Diane asks, what is your preferred post-apocalyptic movie or show that you would want to live in as yourself? Like, say we're suddenly thrust into a post-apocalyptic world from a movie or something. Which one would you want to live in?
Well, I would want to be in it with Firestarter and a hatchet and a space blanket.
God, and from any post-apocalypse, well, I wouldn't want to actually be in a zombie. I mean, that'd be awesome, but I would die. Oh,
I think I would die regardless.
I think
yeah.
we would all die regardless.
yeah, seriously, it's like fuck. I don't know. What
Right.
post-apocalyptic shows are there besides Walking Dead?
Planet of the Apes.
Just like television shows, though.
Hmm.
I can't.
Yeah, zombie. I wouldn't want to live in a zombie apocalypse.
There's not many other apocalyptic movies out or shows out there. I mean,
Well,
or movies really.
There are a lot, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. That's the problem.
Children
Mad
of
Max
Men.
would be cool,
Mad Max.
but then again, he's got to work. Waterworld. I don't know.
If you ever read The Road by Cormac
Oh, I
McCarthy.
have. That's a terrifying world.
Yeah,
though,
I
dude.
wouldn't want to.
Fuck that.
No.
I've been told to read The Road. I've been
It's
told
really
to read it.
good.
Yeah.
It's really good, really dark, and the movie was actually a pretty good adaptation of it.
Huh.
You feel so depressed. Like, holy shit, that
Yeah.
movie is so depressing.
It's also really slow too. Which one?
It is,
The book
it
was
is.
as well.
But like that rising horror that you feel when they find the little basement. Like, oh,
talk about the
God,
basement.
The basement.
Okay, I would live in the world of This Is the End, so then I can steal Gimp Channing Tatum and make him my bitch.
But then you can't get into heaven.
You know, I'm not living in heaven. I'm living in the post-apocalyptic world.
Take your panties off. Oh. All right.
Zombieland.
That'd be fun.
Zombieland would be cool. Just gotta find Woody Harrelson and then Bill Murray. Just make sure you don't kill Bill Murray.
Oh yeah.
He's already dead inside. though.
Oh.
No, you heard that didn't he crash some guy's wedding? Or
He does that for a lot
That's
of yeah.
awesome, dude. I
He
fucking
crashes
love
a
Bill
lot of
Murray.
people.
He's so cool. Let's see here. All right. Well, why don't we go on to Reddit Asks? So who's gonna be reading off a Reddit question?
Going to the Reddit, typing in my browser. Slow internet, so there you go. Going to Ask Reddit. Yeah. All right. That's your. It takes no. effort, but makes all the difference. What is
Muslim ladies of Reddit who wear hijab or burqa.
Perfect.
What does it? What does it mean to you?
What does it mean to you?
Well, right now, while they're looking on Reddit and stuff like that,
Should have prepared this ahead of time.
what ideal video game would you like to see come out?
that's really general. Are they talking about style, genre?
Top one is I'd like to see a homeless person sim. You wander
That
around.
would. I'm pretty sure they have that, and that would be sick.
You wander around a city trying to scrape together enough food. You have to deal with people who harass you. You have an addiction or mental issue you have to deal with. Huh.
That'd be really cool. Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons U.
There's so many that they've tried to make. You know, like Minecraft kind of started off, and then the Forest is just coming out in alpha. Daisy, all that.
Uh-huh.
I want a legitimate survival sim, like one that is extremely
Like
realistic.
punishing, like okay.
And one that's like you can't just interact with like certain items in the environment. You can interact with everything.
Now let me say this: how about if you're just dropped onto an island?
That'd be great.
Like that would be like an ideal setting for you.
that'd
Like
be-
because I feel like post-apocalyptic has been done.
Yeah.
So I'd say like yeah, that would be really cool if like you were just dropped onto an island.
and
survive.
and you can work on anything.
Yeah, it's like either you try and survive there, or you can escape and get back to civilization. It's up to you.
Yeah, if you wanted to make babies with
Yourself?
the local monkeys, then do it.
Probably wouldn't work, but yeah.
I mean, that's how AIDS started, right?
Yep.
Allegedly.
Yep, that's it. Preston, you've cracked it.
I cracked it.
What would I say as far as like what kind of a video game I want to see? Fucking give me Pokken Fighters. That's what I want to see.
A what?
Pokken Fighters. It was teased I think last year at E3. It's a fighting game with Pokemon. Like
Oh.
that was what was teased, and we may see that at E3. So fingers crossed for that, because that would be fucking sick as hell.
I don't know if Nintendo would do a fighting genre with Pokemon. It's too.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think that would.
It's
happen.
not
Yeah.
Nintendo. It's the people behind Tekken.
It would have to be.
They're
Well, it would
giving
have to
out
be
they're giving out
licensed
the
by
IP.
Nintendo.
Yeah, it's licensed, and they're giving out to Namco.
I don't know if that would happen. I mean, that'd be fantastic if it did, but
No, we just got news that that something's in development.
I'm looking this up.
Yeah, check it out. It's, Pokken, Pokken, Pokken Fighters. Yeah,
I would,
yeah, they trademarked it. They trademarked the name, so that's gonna be fucking sick if that happens.
Huh.
Yeah, because I think what it was originally just a screen of Blaziken and Lucario staring each other down in a city.
that's cool.
And it was fucking sick. And we're like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like we'll see where that goes. With Pokken Fighters would be fucking awesome. Eric, what do you say? What as far as like a game that you would want to see?
I would, and mine's in the Pokemon world too. And then you said something about Pokemon. I would want to see like a Pokemon meets Skyrim kind of world, like a full 3-dimensional RPG Pokemon game.
Wasn't that Pokemon not Coliseum? It was the one where was it Gale of Darkness or whatever? That was technically what they tried to do.
Gale of Darkness was a lot like Coliseum, if I remember correctly.
It was a
Well, it was
sequel, right?
you know
Yeah, it was a
purifying
sequel to
Pokemon.
it.
It was a straight up RPG, like like not like Pokemon Stadium where it was just like a port of like it was just fighting. It was like there was actually RPG elements in the game.
There was to Pokemon Coliseum too. Oh no, not,
Well,
not
but
Coliseum,
like were those the? I mean,
Pokemon.
those are technically what they tried to do,
yeah,
and try to make it more open world.
I would make it better because they were so hyped on the darkness thing where you can only catch the darkness.
Well, then again, like what you're talking about is a classic American style, like North American style RPG in comparison to like with a Japanese IP.
Yep.
So you'd have to get like some like fuck if Bethesda could get like the
Exactly.
the IP for that, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would probably what I'd want to see most.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Always Pokemon with you.
That's
Look at
right.
your fucking
You said
shirt.
Pokemon too.
Look at your fucking shirt.
My
It's
very-
not always Pokemon with me. It always starts with you.
Did you make that yourself?
I did.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And we're back.
Can you imagine a world where, say, women didn't have to poop, and only men did?
women poop?
I mean,
Yeah.
I was just thinking about this. Like, nothing would change except like we still have sewer systems. I assume because men would still have to poop. But like people would wonder, like scientifically, where would all of that waste go?
Probably out the pores.
Oh god, that felt terrible.
Yeah. Why do you think they wear so much perfume all the time?
Does this just mean they just grow and grow and grow because they're not getting anything? Is it like they're not getting rid of any excrement or anything?
I like to think that women are beautiful flowers, and so they just get their energy from the sun.
And that's why you've had a girlfriend for 7 years, because you say things like that.
An imaginary one at that. She takes tiny little imaginary poops.
I did.
Hi, Eliana.
That's our pop band. Tiny little imaginary poops.
Pubes.
Next,
No,
Pumping
pubes.
the pubes. Punch at the Bloods are metal. Tiny little imaginary pubes is our pop band.
Tiny imaginary little Tilp. Tilp. That's the band name. There you go.
Tilp.
All right, so let's go into one of our more recent segments. We've been trying this out for like I think two podcasts. I think it's been working out pretty well. It's Epic Nerds bullshit. So this is a segment where we talk about either a show that we watched, or a game that we've bought and played, some cool thing that we've bought, something that we've seen or read, and we just kind of gush about it. Either whether it was really great or really stupid or whatever. So Eric, why don't you go ahead and start? So Eric bought some cool bullshit.
I bought a Keyblade. I bought a stainless steel full-sized Keyblade for only like $65. I found it on eBay.
Which is awesome for an unofficial make, man.
Yeah,
and it was made. It looks like it's made really well.
The welding's great. I mean, it's got a good weight to it. Like, it is not delicate. Like, you could play with this, which I probably
You could
will.
probably kill somebody with it if you smacked him in the head.
Not a zombie, though.
Not a zombie.
You could kill a zombie.
You could probably kill a zombie. It's very unwieldy. But dude, I think it looks really great. Props to whoever made it. You should send him a good review, dude. Because it looks really cool.
I did. They sent me a good review because I paid really quickly, I guess.
Awesome, man. Too bad you can't take it to cons though, because it's an actual metal weapon.
Yeah, but actually, I heard something about like, if the handle twists, then you can. I don't know what the full
That's
thing
weird.
about that is. Yeah, I read something when I was looking it up. It's just like, if everything, like if the handle swivels, then you'll be able to. But
we should go to a con.
We should.
Yeah.
Be good. I know. What was the video called?
Epic Nerd Reports.
Yeah.
Live from fucking Comic-Con.
Yeah.
So I bought that, and then I also got the loot crate. So I'm gonna look forward to that.
I showed my loot crate. That was pretty cool.
And I watched Orange Is the New Black. So so for Epic Nerds watch some bullshit. Mine is Orange Is the New Black, the second season, and it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. There's a lot more. Is there more? There's a lot of lesbian stuff in it. So that's a lot of nudity.
Could be a good watch.
There's just no like there's no centralized conflict. It's all very sporadic compared to the first season. Yeah.
Are we really watching it for the story and stuff?
I was. I actually really.
I was.
I really enjoy all the characters. I was watching it with Ileana. Real, by the way. I was watching with Ileana, and she was just saying like, I relate to this show so much as a woman. I'm just like, I feel like I do too. Is that weird?
Well then.
Why can't I relate to these man? I'm strong and independent, damn it.
You don't need no man.
I don't need no man to lean on. Except for you,
girl.
Preston.
You can lean on me.
When you're not strong. Anyway, so that's my bullshit.
Yeah,
Keyblade,
awesome, man.
Yeah.
Preston, you watch any bullshit or do any bullshit?
I've been playing a lot of the, I think the last podcast we were talking about the Ace Attorney game on the iOS.
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot of that and ignoring everyone around me.
What case are you on, by the way?
I have just finished. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. I've just started Justice for All.
Nice.
Just
I
finished,
think that's the best one.
The first one, The Lost Turnabout. So I'm
Nice.
starting Reunion, whatever it's called.
Dude, good one.
The game, I really enjoy them, but the problem is, I love when we're in court. The investigation blows. I get so bored with them.
It's not the best, but man, like the story, the character interaction in the courtrooms are awesome.
The stories get cool.
See, now there's another one that was called it was Miles Edgeworth. Like
Yes,
he
I played
gets
that
his
one.
own. Like
You
I
make
heard
him
the
walk
walking around
around.
sections wasn't that great.
I
Was
played
it?
that a long time ago. I don't remember, but it was. I remember really enjoying it. Playing as Miles Edgeworth was definitely
Different.
Yeah, it was interesting. I don't remember.
Yeah, I gotta get the new Phoenix Wright game, Dual Destinies.
I will after I finish this.
I need to buy it. I
will.
think that's the next game I'm gonna get, but I gotta finish my other games that I bought. So that's cool. Played some good bullshit.
Played some good bullshit.
So
just almost done with Grand Theft Auto 5 finally. So, my girlfriend just started Tomb Raider.
Oh, the
new one?
the reboot.
Yeah, and that's it. I don't want to play it, but I'm watching her play it, and it looks so cool. It looks just like a movie.
I like it. It's cool.
It's
Yeah.
really interesting.
And I like this new take on Lara. Like I think Lara Croft in this one is a really good take.
She's hot.
Yeah.
She's not like an old, not old, but like she's not a mature woman. She's
It's her restarting everything like from
Yeah.
scratch. This is the beginning.
she's like
Tomb
weak
Raider
and,
again.
and frail, and because of that, well, not really weak and frail. She can hold her own, but
But she is like
she's
learning
inexperienced.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, and it puts a really cool dynamic on it, and like
Yeah.
I believe her as a character, and boobs,
Yeah.
a lot of boobs,
Yeah. That's true.
very realistic, bouncy. Boobs.
Have you ever watched like all the death sequences? There's some
Oh,
gnarly death sequences.
those get brutal.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Just like when you play Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah.
I purposely died almost every time just so I could watch. Oh no. Yeah, Walking Dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Walking Dead and Last of Us. Death sequences are like
Oh wait,
so
do you
much
have
fun.
Last of Us?
Yeah.
How do you like it?
I'm about like 3/4 in.
And you're saying that I
enjoy
get
it.
to have Last of Us? Wait, is this on Steam?
No, Last
no,
of
no,
Us is on
PS,
PS4.
Damn it! I was hoping to steal
Three.
it
PS,
from you.
PS3, PS3.
PS3.
It's really good.
It's
Oh,
fun.
so I just borrow it then. Oh, cool.
It's fun. You can play Walking Dead though. I have all that on Steam.
No, I got that too.
Yeah, he has
Oh.
that.
Well, whatever.
You
can play
need to
all
get
my
Wolf
shit.
Among Us. Very noir.
But he's gonna get it from me.
Oh, that's
I'm
right. That's
getting
right.
it
You
from
have
him.
it. That's awesome. Anything else?
No, that's about it. I've been working a lot. That's about it.
That's good though.
What about you?
For me, so what I did before I left for Costa Rica was I went through my Vita and I went through my DS and I said, all right, I'm gonna buy one game for each of these so I have a game to play. For the Vita, I caved and finally got P4G, Persona 4 Golden, which is held as the best RPG right now of current generation. It's really good. It's so Japanese. Like I'm playing this, I'm like, my God, I've been out of the loop on RPGs
Yeah.
for a while, and this is the first one I picked up in a while. I'm like, holy crap, it's so Japanese. And this is an RPG, like a straight up RPG, but it's really good. A lot of story, going on. It's not your Western style RPGs, but
Yeah.
really good. I'm getting through that. Let's see here. For my 3DS, I got Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
Nice.
So I'm replaying that. I'm like, man, I remember the first two dungeons right away. Don't remember what's after that. Like that's what I'm like, man, it's been ages since I played Ocarina of Time. Now the thing that I really want to hype up, I did buy an indie game on my 3DS called Speed X 3D. This game I bought for $3. It is by far one of the best games that I've bought. Like it's one of the games that I've been like super happy to buy. Like it's what it is. It's like one of those. Think of like almost like an Infinite Runner or like an Audio Surf kind of thing, where you start off in a tunnel and you're moving through this. And I'm gonna say this now. This is one of the only games that I say you have to play it in 3D because the depth. You're gonna need the depth perception in later levels, but. You're in this tunnel and you're avoiding like obstacles and stuff, and then physics change.
Interesting.
The plane changes so that the tunnel unfolds and becomes flat. Then it changes again so that you're actually going around the tunnel. It's fucking sick, and it's only $3. So I would suggest anybody with the 3DS buy this game. It's so good.
What's it called again?
Speed X 3D.
Interesting.
It's really good. I'll show you guys later. It is a great game, great bargain for $3. I played it the entire trip. It finally took me the entire trip to beat it because like it gets hard. It initially starts out pretty easy, but fuck, it gets so hard later on. Like I was like audibly like getting pissed on the airplane and people were looking at me.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the cool bullshit that I've been playing. I also bought some cool bullshit. I bought a machete in case you haven't heard the other podcast.
We've seen it, Corey. Put it away.
Yeah. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much what I've been doing.
Nice.
Pretty
Cool.
awesome.
That is bullshit.
And that is the Epic Nerds play, watch, or buy some bullshit.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
All right, so next segment. Who does Blank want to kick in the balls this week?
I think I did it last week and it was Corey. So one of you guys go.
Was it me last week, or was it like...
I was the week before because you kept stealing my goddamn chocolate.
That's
So
true.
we've been kicking each other in the nuts. So basically, it's your turn, Corey. You have to kick
Well, it's not
one of
really
us.
my term, but like... I mean, if anybody has anything at all.
Nope. I'm pretty content.
You just like life too much.
I guess I'll kick the guy in the balls who was trying to sell me T-shirts in Nicaragua for like a really high price. I was like, no, fuck you, I'm haggling. And he's like, whatever.
Wait, in Nicaragua?
Or not Nicaragua, I'm sorry, Costa Rica. Yeah, because Nicaragua was pretty cheap. But, I don't really know. No, you know what, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say that off podcast because, like, I can get in trouble. Yeah, that guy, kicking him in the balls.
Okay.
Let's see here. Guy at the airport who was just being a pushy son of a bitch, old surfer dude. For some reason, like, I don't know, he just thought that everything revolved around him, and he was just, like, making stupid little comments under his breath. Fuck that guy. Fuck you, man. Kick you right in the balls.
If you're listening to this right now...
Kick you in the balls.
Ow.
That hurt my ears, sorry. Yeah, that was me kicking him through the microphone into space and having it swirl around and kick him in the nuts.
How's your adventure in space, Preston?
Cold.
Good.
And vacuumy.
Jolly good.
Yes, indubitably.
Quiet.
Yes. All right, so what do we got going on next week, guys?
Fine.
Probably
Probably reviews on at least one of these three movies. 22 Jump Street, How to Train Your Dragon 2, or fucking
All You Need Is Kill.
All You Need Is Kill.
AKA Edge of Tomorrow.
All you need is kill. Kill is all you need.
I would also say that we may be recording a new playthrough. We'll let you know how that's going. We'll put some announcements up on Facebook. Yeah. E3 reviews. We'll definitely have some E3 news coming back. Anything you guys are doing in your own lives?
I have a shoot, like I said earlier, on Sunday for Hell's Kitty.
Awesome.
So that'll be fun.
I am pretty much in this weird state of nothingness as I wait for my Italian trip because I can't really apply for
When
a
is
job.
that again?
It's July 5th. So
Okay, so right after after
July 4th.
Yeah. So that's gonna be fun. But until then, I think I'm just gonna try to hang out with friends as much as possible, since this is kind of like the last summer vacation type thing ever.
Before life
Happens. So.
Well, we will definitely keep this podcast going. Thanks, guys, for hanging with us through the weird break that we had.
And I guess the weird audio that we're gonna have for the first part of this.
Well, I was meaning more like we took a bit of a break
too.
off from recording.
Someone wanted to go to Costa Rica.
So
I didn't want to go to Costa Rica. I got tricked into it.
So Corey, if anyone wanted to find our podcast online, where would they go?
The best place to go would be Stitcher.com. That's we plug that every week.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be the best place to download them. Podomatic is also another place, but they only have the most current episode up. You can also check us out on YouTube at Epic Nerd. Is it YouTube.com/Epic Nerd? EPC Nerd?
I will see.
Yeah, we have a YouTube page. If you search for us, you'll probably find us. We archive almost all the episodes there. They're up later than when we put them up on Stitcher and Podomatic.
Yeah, you'll find them on Podomatic much sooner, because that's where we want you guys to listen to.
Where we want them to listen to is Stitcher.
Yes, on Stitcher.
Listen to us on Stitcher.
YouTube is just for everything archived. Everything probably older than I think the 5th or 6th episode is on YouTube, because Podomatic and Stitcher only allow you to have so many stuff.
Yeah, I think Podomatic only does one, right?
Podomatic gives you 500 megabytes, so
okay.
you have to keep it under that.
Yeah, so that's usually that just means one episode.
And obviously,
you got like
obviously
4.
YouTube, if we
really?
come out with any videos, any like extra special stuff.
Oh yeah, like our Let's Plays and everything. Check us out on YouTube and like us on Facebook.
And there's a Twitter that no one goes to, so
At EPC.
Stop it! I will shoot you in the face.
At EPC Nerdcast.
at EPC Nerdcast.
Yep.
Yeah, don't even try and check our Tumblr anymore. We don't check it.
We'll try to redo it one of these days.
Somebody should do a fan Tumblr for us. Huh?
Preston, you're a fan.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even like me.
Nobody likes Preston.
Oh no. I like you, Preston. Mwah. All right, guys.
Asshole. Okay, I guess that's how we're gonna end it, guys. See you later. See you next week.
I'm Corey.
No, you're not. You're Preston. Nobody likes you.